For functional consultant, it is really important that he or she must know what is BAPI, how to find BAPI for a particular transaction code, as well as how to test BAPI for a given transaction code. So the first step is finding out the BAPI. So for our session, we will take example of PO change, that is purchase order change ME22N, that is the transaction code. So we'll find out the BAPI for the transaction code, and then with the same BAPI, we'll test the BAPI and find out the result if they are reflecting in the transaction code or not. So go to transaction code BAPI. First, click on enter. In this transaction, we'll need to find out the BAPI which is responsible for ME22N transaction code. This will take some time. Once the screen is available, you have to search the BAPI in your materials management. Go to materials management, go to purchasing, then click on purchase order. Here you will see that there is an option change, that means change purchase order. Double click on that and you will get the function model, that is the BAPI name. So here the BAPI name is BAPI underscore PO change. If you click on the documentation, you will get all the information related with this function model or BAPI. So the first step is completed. We have find out the BAPI against the transaction code ME22N. So the next step is we need to test this BAPI. So for testing the BAPI, we need firstly any example or the PO. So I have already created one PO. PO number is this, and I'm going to test BAPI for setting the deletion indicator for all these line item 10, 20 and 30. So for testing the BAPI, we use transaction code SE37. Click on enter. Put the BAPI name here, that is BAPI underscore change. Go to the third option, test and execute. So for the initial BAPI testing, we'll need to, for like we have taken the example of PO edit, that is putting deletion indicator on PO line item. So we'll set firstly the variant. So I will put here purchase order number 158. So once this variant is set for PO deletion, we don't need to put details like manually we are putting here again and again. So put the purchase order number 158, go to the header, click on single entry, put purchase order number here also 158, search for our relevant field, that is deletion indicator, click put X here, that we want deletion indicator against all the line items. Click on OK, go back, go to the next tab, click on single entry, search for the relevant field, that is deletion indicator, put X here, enter, go back, and then save this as a variant. Okay, save data record. It is test data. Okay, so I will put the name pure delete indicator on pure lines. Copy, go back. Now go to the function model on upper side. In execute, click on test sequences. So sequences will be, first is BAPI underscore PO change and the next one is BAPI transaction commit. Click on execute. Once it is executed, here there is no details, but we have already saved our test data. So we'll go to test data directory and our test data is already saved here, which we saved under the short text PO delete indicator on PO lines. Double click on it, you will get all the required data. So once data is filled, we'll click on execute. So once it is executed, scroll down a little bit and check your results here. 3 entries. So here you can see that standard PO 158 has been changed, which means whatever BAPI we have tested, that is successful. Go back once. If you get input parameter as weight, click on execute, then go back, put comments here, test, successful, click on copy. So in this way, we have tested the BAPI. So we have tested the BAPI, but the result needs to check. Go to the PO. If you can see, there is no deletion indicator here on line 10, 20 and 30. We'll again check the PO without changing it. So you can see that BAPI has run successfully and you have get delete indicator on all three line items. If you check who deleted this, then go to item changes and you can see that under the transaction code AC37 we have set the deletion indicator. Okay, so in this way we can check the BAPI against the transaction code as well as the test BAPI. Thank you guys.